from Washington, D.C., the Wizards playing host to an Eastern Conference affair here at the Verizon Center. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, introducing the rest of the 2K broadcast team. Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and sideline reporter Doris Burke. You look at Orlando, they feel like they're a better team than their record shows, and in games like this one, it's an opportunity to prove it. They can step it up and make a game of it. We'll see.
Well, Kevin, they have yet to come up with a win in any of the 3 games against these guys this year. So I guess one positive for them today is that no matter what happens in this game, at least it's the last time they'll have to see them this year.
Well, I wouldn't want to look at it that way, Steve. I mean, come on now. They're competitors and pros, too. That's kind of a negative mindset. I mean, they've got to come in here ready to give the best effort.
Let's go. You're up. My time.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I spoke briefly with Randy Whitman. If there's an area that he feels they've got to overcome offensively, he said it's probably the shot blocking they'll face inside. The key, he said, is playing unselfishly. We have to make the extra pass to punish them for rotating. Guys, they have to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Back to you.
Thanks for the report, Doris. Guys, what do you do? Defense out.
Well, I think you've got to come at them with a variety of offensive looks. Try to keep them guessing, keep their rotations a little bit off rhythm.
As usual, Steve, you're all over it. You've got to keep switching things up on them so they can't get settled into a defensive rhythm or groove. So give them something they don't expect.
The doctors checked in for Orlando. And Wall kicks to Gortat. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Gortat's got his second basket of the night.
He's been key for this team's offense the way he's distributed the ball.
Yeah, you know, the offense is just moving through him, Steve, no doubt.
Marcin Gortat, the Polish hammer. Steve, we like him. I know, the 57th pick back in 2005.
He's just a quality starting center in the NBA. 6'11", center, can score and defend. Really a good pickup for Washington.
Nene dishes to Pierce. And Wall kicks to Nene.
Nene, I think, an underrated defensive player. Not a big shot blocker, but he has tremendous size and strength, and he can move laterally. So he can really move and cover the pick and roll and switch on to guards, an effective defender.
So for the Wizards, Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Gortat. Webster comes in for Pierce. And Andre Miller has subbed in for Bradley Beal. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Andrew Nicholson, he's checked in for Vucevic. Gordon comes in for Channing Frye. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Tobias Harris. And Luke Ridnour subbed in for Oladipo.
And Nene, for his size and agility, at times somewhat disappointing in terms of rebounding the ball. Throughout his career, actually, his rebound rate has fallen steadily over the last 3 years. Maybe injuries a factor in that, but they do need more from him on the glass.
Miller. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And guys, had their free throw shooting been anywhere near up to par, I think it would have changed everything in that game.
No doubt about it. I mean, there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line. It infiltrates other parts of your game.
You talk about the subtle decline for Nene. His scoring efficiency, Steve, also taking a turn for the worse over the last couple seasons.
Yeah, still in his early 30s. You know, age shouldn't be that big a factor for a big man, but I guess it's the accumulation of all those injuries, including his knee sprain last season, maybe taking their toll. Martell Webster in the second season of a 4-year deal. He signed with the Wizards. He's a really good combo player. He can shoot and he can defend. And with that size on the wing, he's a valuable asset to any team.
And while Webster Clark is not great at creating his own shot, he's still effective.
Yeah, because he's a great catch-and-shoot guy. I mean, he's able to knock down those three-pointers. If he gets his feet set and a little bit of time and space, he'll make you pay.
The Wizards making a switch here. Humphries checked in. The doctor passes to Harkless. Here's the doctor. Clock at 6, and he hits it to tie the game up. The doctor's got his third bucket of the night. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Humphrey sets a pick for Miller. To the wing on the left. Now Webster. We saw him with 10 points last game. Just 5 on the clock. Nicholson grabs the board. Here's the doctor. Oh, he put it down!
It'll count.
What a shot!
I think that one was
at
good.
the buzzer!
Oh, 3 points right there at the end of the quarter.
Only about 1 in 50 of those go down, but that's why you chuck them up there. You want to give yourself a chance.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
I was impressed with it.
Nene, he's checked in for Humphries. Webster comes in for Pierce. And John Wall subbed in for Andre Miller. Webster and Nene, they're the forwards. Wall and Beal together in the backcourt. And it's Serafin in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Wizards trail by 6. Outside, Wall. Webster dishes the Wall. He kicks to Nene. The Wizards working the ball around now. Now here's Webster. Right now averaging 11 points a game. The Wizards with another miss. Here's the doctor, covered by Wall. The doctor passes to Ridnour. From 12 feet out, blocked, and he recovers it. Now the pass to Harris. And the rebound goes to Nene. Nene's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, what a busy summer the Washington Wizards had. They brought in a lot of veterans, DeJuan Blair, Chris Humphries, and Paul Pierce. They're hoping that influx of experience will enable them to take the next step in the wide-open Eastern Conference. They've added some real depth in their front court, Kevin.
EC fans have to be excited. Thank you, Doris. Wizards trail by 6. And here is Beal. He's got 7. The dish now to Wall. Inside. And he gets it to go. Wall's got 5.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
Passes it to the doctor. And it's rejected. And Webster kicks the Wall. Boom, he jams it straight down. Savage, that's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely, those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. .32 seconds left in the first half. Fry with the ball, averaging 13 points a contest. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. For Orlando, they have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
Well, they've only shot 71% as a team for the season, so a lot of improvement necessary.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Gortat's checked in for Nene. And the Magic making a change here as well. Harkless is checked in. Beal dishes the Wall. To the paint. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Serafin.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
Oh, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Magic lead by 4. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Bradley, a nice flow to the offense tonight. What's been enabling you guys to get the rhythm going?
Just open looks and being aggressive. We were able to get to the basket a few times. The guys are knocking down open shots for me.
All right. right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. These are the types of halves where we are helping ourselves out by making clean passes. They haven't caused us too many problems in the passing lanes to this point, but we still have a half of basketball.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway. And
It's go time.
Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Gortat. Humphreys comes in for Nene. And Andre Miller is subbed in for Beal. Gordon's checked in for Orlando. Reese Harkless comes in for Tobias Harris. So on the floor for Orlando, Oladipo and Harkless at the 2 and the 3. Gordon and Vucevic, the big men inside. And it's Payton in at the 1 spot. 6 to shoot. Here's Harkless, rejected by Wall. But he recovers it. Harkless with the bucket.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
The Doctors checked in for Orlando. And a look at the top three-point shooting small forwards this season in the NBA. Every wingman had that shot in his arsenal, and these guys certainly do. Number 1, Mo Harkless.
And his range is about as long as it gets. You better have someone on him as soon as he gets across half court, or he'll drop a bomb on you.
As much effort as he expends to get into space on the perimeter and as well as he shoots it, when he does get open, opponents may want to give him a little extra attention out there. I mean, you got to know where he is. One guy on him might not be enough.
For the lead, and blocked. And here we go. Washington fast break. Here's Pierce. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 7th assist here tonight. Orlando trailing here.
Boy, Chris Humphreys is clearly not flashy, but he is a worker on and off the court. Has always been a strong rebounder, especially on the offensive glass. Never afraid to get in there and battle. He never shies away from contact. If you want to get physical, he's not backing down.
For Washington, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked in such a close game.
Here's the Doctor, covered by Wall. The shot by Harkless, no good.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Outside, Wall. Outside, Pierce. He dishes it to Humphreys. High, arcing shot, and again, Paul Pierce. Now it's a 4-point Wizards lead. Pierce has gone 6 of 7 from the field here, getting just about everything to drop. To the left wing. Here's Harkless, averaging 10 points per contest. 6 to shoot. Tries it from 9. And it's Vucevic missing.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising in such a tight game.
Yeah, you're right. Very rarely will you out-rebound an opponent like that and not have it pay off.
Pierce kicks to Wall. Wall with another miss.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
The Doctor passes to Oladipo. Here's the Doctor, covered by Miller. Here's the Doctor. Another miss by Orlando. Now Wall lets it go from deep. Shot's good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Oh, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Washington out in front. They're up by 7. We'll be back shortly live from the Verizon Center. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the finish, guys, this is where you know you are right on the money with that pass. Look at that.
Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Gortat. Humphreys comes in for Nene. And Andre Miller is subbed in for Bradley Beal. Orlando also making some changes. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Fry. Harkless comes in for Tobias Harris. And the Doctor's subbed in for Payton. They've got Kevin Serafin. Webster out there with Humphreys. Then it's Miller, and it's Wall in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. The doctor passes to Harkless. Dishes to Ridnour. Feeds it to Harkless. Pass to the doctor. Misses off the left iron.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
There's a good screen. Now Humphries inside. There's the killer two-handed slam.
They didn't take their time wrapping this game up. They pretty much did it in a hurry.
Yeah, they had a nice spurt to polish this one off.
The doctor passes to Ridnour. No good with the triple. Outside, Wall. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one.
Yes, I'm here with Brad.